Portugal have just one thing on their minds, and that is to ensure that that coveted place in the knockout stages is theirs after 90 minutes. They have the luxury of knowing it is in their own hands. 3 points would be plenty to see them through. However, anything less than that, and it could become precarious. The look on the faces of the players, nothing but utterly focused. They know what they have to do. A big performance now will count.
No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Portugal are a team on a mission. Maximum points, and they're on to bigger and better things.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. João Moutinho battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Cleared away.
Cristiano Ronaldo is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
And that is tries one! Up to meet it! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Portugal take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away! Germany are all square! Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Pepe.
Ricardo Pereira hurtling down that right flank.
Kimmich plays it forward.
Ricardo Pereira.
So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Rudiger.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Now, can he capitalise? Bernardo! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Rudiger.
Well, that's where he wants it. That's a throw.
Kimmich.
Shot at goal! It's anyone's ball. Ricardo Pereira
Passes it forward.
That's great strength on the ball.
Guerrero.
Bruno Fernandes.
Kroos goes looking.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Ball swung in, and he's cut it out. Ricardo Pereira,
Who does have an assist to his name. And it's Gnabry.
and help's available out wide. Now surely, chance! It's a goal! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ruben Dias. Portugal have to win if they're to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Has a pop! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front! Now, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Portugal take the lead. Rudiger. Kroos gets it out to the wing. What an adventurous run from a defender. Keeper's ball. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. And there is the half-time whistle.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch a breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Goretzka. Oh, he's caught in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Kroos! And how good was that? He's got himself a peach of a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Bruno Fernandes. Portugal can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Guerrero. That was an exemplary tackle. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
And the shot! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Germany are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it.
Has a pop! Goal! Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Germany go into the lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Hoists it forward.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Germany really are defending from the front.
They are, and this type of pressing is a case of counter-attacking a counter-attack. It's high octane and high pressure, high fitness.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Bernardo Silva gets it back. João Moutinho. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Forward it goes. Has he found his man? That has put a stop to that. And it's Toni Kroos. In with the challenge. Guerrero with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
We can get that clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Portugal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Gnabry going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bernardo Silva, a scorer already in the game. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Brandt. Going through. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Germany are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Portugal are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's Toni Kroos. Going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Germany can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Werner. Toni Kroos. Werner. Gnabry. He gets puck. Gnabry! Big relief. It just needed better contact. Gnabry. Werner. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from